Well, joining me now is Shane Bradbrook, former director of Te Reo Mārama, a Māori anti-smoking organisation, and Nicky Hager claims in his book that organisation was a target of attack politics since 2009. Now, you've read the book. What do you make of it?
I think all it does is confirm that for us there was collusion behind the scenes. We knew there was a link with the tobacco industry via Carrick. When Slater started his attacks on us, we could see the linkage well and truly. All this does is confirm. That's what it is about. It just confirms that that was happening.
So Te Reo Mārama lost its funding in 2009. Now, Cameron Slater says that that was not because of his attack blogs, but because of yours and the organisation's accountability. I mean, what do you make of that?
I think he's completely wrong. I think we are accountable. We had public funding. We were audited. We welcomed any audit that came through. We accepted it. But when you cut to the chase, the real story came down to further collusion that goes beyond Slater and Carrick. It's like the attacks that followed us from the ministry were more around the travel, for example, that we took. It was nothing to do with actually the organisation's ability, accountability, production out there, meeting its outcomes. There was no issue about that.
Well, there was, but there was a little bit, wasn't it? In the 2007 audit that you mentioned, there are a raft of recommendations about how the organisation could perform better. One of them, for example, was that you as director were signing off on your own expenses.
No, that's not true. Actually, the way we did that was the board actually were well aware of anything being signed off, and it went to an independent accountant. So, no, that's not true. So,
there were other issues of, attaching financial reports, for example, failing to produce resources for ash and smoke free, and failing to record extensively on approving budgets.
No, everything was all above board, and in fact, one of the things I'm really clear about is that you have to welcome audits. I think they're a good thing. They make your organisation more accountable, but also more effective. I have no issue stacking that up. But when you have this level
of recommendations, doesn't it make you vulnerable to attacks like this?
Of course it does, but then at the same time, what we did was the high priority areas within that audit were dealt with within a matter of a month. And we set in play a 6-month program to pull everything together, and that's fine, but I think they should be welcomed, not criticised. I think they're a good thing.
So $77,000 over 3 years on travel. Now, you mentioned the travel yourself. I mean, was it extensive? Did it feel extensive to you at the time?
Personally,
do you understand the criticism?
Personally, it is extensive when you're having to put basically so much time travelling. However, the reality of that was we were, again, transparent, put that out there in all our 6 monthly reports. Ironically, while being criticised about using taxpayers' money, actually 95–97% of that was paid for offshore. And also I'm sitting there alongside Ministry of Health officials at all of these meetings. So they were using taxpayers' money. Actually, I wasn't. So it's quite clear for me that, yeah, sure, come and attack us, but when you turn it around and you read what's in dirty politics, you realise why those attacks came on board. We were a direct threat to the tobacco industry. And at the end of the day, the processes that we ran and the campaigns that we ran, actually, we won. Smoke-free 2025 is in play. We actually won at the end.
We have to wrap very quickly. Cameron Slater said he was tempted to come on this morning because he wanted to have a face-to-face with you. Sure. Would you have wanted that?
Oh, sure. Look.
What would you have said? Your key message?
I think the key message really is that he gets paid. He's like a paid prostitute of the tobacco industry. That's all he is. He has no credibility in my eyes.
OK, we have to leave it there. So thank you so much. That's Shane Bradbrook.